Okay, I think this one's working now. So, like I said, I tried to do this video just a minute ago, and looks like Verizon didn't stay hooked up with me. So, I figured as long as I'm sitting around here, nothing to do, I may as well tell some stories that I've been wanting to share. And this one happened a good number of years ago. And I was getting ready to leave on a Sunday evening, and I had been feeling a gut feeling like something wasn't right. I mean, big time. And I've learned to know that's not a coincidence. And so, in other words, I felt something was really not good. And I didn't know what to do about it, but I knew I had a load on. I had to go. I did not want to tell my wife about it, And I was just like, man, I'm not going to tell my wife. I don't want her to worry about it. I finally got going, man, and I'm saying, God, what's up? What's going on? I don't get it, And so I had gotten the gift of praying in tongues a long time ago. Got the prayer language, and so I was just praying underneath my breath in tongues, a long way. And when I was up past Durham, around Durham, started getting really bad storms. I mean, big time. And I was thinking, okay, maybe it's I just got to really, really watch out. It was a heavy, heavy electrical windy storm, heavy rain. And so I'm just, plugging along late at night. And I get up towards Virginia there, and I thought, you know what? I got a buddy of mine that's, I think he's coming out of, he was delivering in Philly Sunday night. So I gave him a call on his cell phone, and I said, hey, Bill. I said, man, how's it going? And he was talking to me, and I said, man, I told him all about it. I got something not right. Something's not right. We got to pray. So he prayed with me on the phone, and then we were talking, and I said, where are you? And he said, I'm right on 85 South. I said, really? And I can't remember if it was in North Carolina or right after I crossed into Virginia. And I happened to see him going by. Peterbilt all lit up, reefer trailer all lit up. And I said, man, I just saw you go by, that was kind of cool. But then I was on the phone, still with him, and all of a sudden I heard, bang! I said, oh, man. I said, I just had a blowout. He said, really? I said, yeah, man. And he said, where are you? And I said, I think I'm coming up here to exit 12. Oh, gosh, what's that? Something Hill, Virginia. I can't believe I don't remember the name of it right now. Anyway, he said, oh, you get off that exit. He said, there's a real good shop off of that exit. Can't think of the name of it, but he told me a base station that would have the name of that place and a phone number. So I got pulled off the exit. I pulled into a Walmart, and it was pouring rain. I called that CB base station. She gave me the number. It was called Smiley's, and so I gave them a call, and they said, yeah, man, we'd like to come out and help you, but we just lost all our power. We're going out to Denny's to eat. So that was a bit of ways from where they were. So he said, yeah, well, just give us a call later. So I got out of the truck, it was pouring rain, and I had a spare tire. I think it was mounted. A mounted tire on a rim, and it was on the flatbed I was pulling, which was my flatbed. So, oh no, it wasn't mounted. I remember it was not mounted because it was full of water. And so I said, man, I got to get this thing out of here and up on the back of the tractor so I can save some money so they don't have to come out here. I'll drive and find their shop. I'll drop the trailer. So I pulled that. I got in my rain gear and all, but I pulled that tire out of the tire rack, sloshed water all over me. And I was trying to figure out how the heck I could get it up on top of the back of my tractor, and I didn't have the oomph to get it. I was looking at the Walmart driver in his truck, and it was pouring rain. He had his light on. He was kind of standing around in his sleeper, and I thought, man, I'm not even going to knock on his door. I know that'd be too much to ask him to come out and do that. So I'm just looking at everything. I said, God, please help me. How am I going to get this thing up here? And I thought, wait a minute. I got chains on the headache rack. I'll pull it up with that. So I got my chain out, wrapped it around that tire, pulled it up on top of the catwalk, secured it up on the back, dropped the trailer, drove. They told me they were about 5 miles off that exit. And because I called them back. I said, I'll just wait for you at your shop, And they told me where it was, so I'm driving down there, and I'm going slow, man. All the lights are out on the street, and it's on Route 58. And I keep thinking Spring Hill or Snow Hill, Virginia. That's not what it is, and all you guys know where it is. I can't believe I don't remember the name. So anyway, I'm driving real slow, and I'm looking over, and I just caught a little dim light near a Cab Over International. I said, man, I'll bet you that's it. I was only driving like 20, 25 miles an hour. My flasher's on. So I pulled over there. Sure enough, that was Smiley's. And I wait for them. They come by, and they said, yeah, we'll take care of your tire. And I just said a prayer. I said, you know what, God? I said, it's pouring rain. I said, can you just stop the rain for this guy to change my tire? When the guy comes out there, the rain stops. He does my whole tire, gets done, the rain starts again. And I'm not tooting my horn. This is all God. So I go in there and I pay my bill, and it was like very reasonable for a Sunday. I really appreciate it. Took off out of there, and I didn't even get through all my gears. I'm bobtailing out of their place on Route 58, heading back east. And all of a sudden, man, the truck starts shaking violently, and all my dash lights are flicking on and off, and everything shuts off completely. I coast over to the breakdown lane. I got no power steering now, no flashers, nothing. I called these guys up, told them what happened. They come out there with their service truck, 2 guys, out in the rain, looking at everything. We pull the hood, pull the battery box down. After several minutes, they say, oh, I think we found your problem. We're going to get it going just so we can come back to the shop and get it fixed. So I had 2 battery cables that had fused together and melted together. That's what happened. We get back to the shop, and he said, man, we'll just rewire everything for you. And they also found another terminal that was rusty, corroded. They were going to fix that. They got everything done. Hold on. They got everything done. They said, I went to sleep, man. I was wiped out. They said, we'll wake you up when we're done. And I got done. Man, they could have ripped me off so bad. They could have taken advantage of me so bad. They did not. I got a very reasonable bill from them. I was so thankful to God, man. So all that praying, God knew all this stuff was going to happen. It could have happened anywhere. I could have had that electrical problem anywhere. And you talk about being in a bad way. I would have had to get towed. Somebody could have taken great advantage of me and really ripped me off on the tow. And taken me to a shop, who knows where. It could have happened anywhere. That's the thing. But God arranged, in my opinion, for that blowout to happen at exactly the right spot for me to get off at that exit, go over there, get the tire fixed. They didn't rip me off, get going, and literally not even through all the gears, that thing that's when the electrical problem happened, which is the big thing that I felt was the gut problem in my stomach, that I knew something was going on. So, man, I'll tell you, that was just another story that God watched out for me big time. And that's just one of many. I got plenty of them. So that's that one.